Hi, and welcome to the Heal from Within series, where we're talking about healing our bodies, healing our lives, healing all naturally, raising our frequencies so we can live our best, healthiest lives. I'm your host, Jodi Geline, and today I have Aletheia Sophia on. And let me tell you a little bit about her. Okay. So she is someone who she lives as a vessel for the Holy Spiritedness of these times, rooted in the Cathar region of southern France. She tends Las Contas, I hope I said that right, a sanctuary of healing waters, sacred paths, and animal kinship alongside her husband and mother. Welcome.
Hello, Jodi. Very nice to see you again.
Yes, nice to see you. I was just saying, I have interviewed her like 5 years ago. So, yeah. So we both probably are in different spots in our business and lives and all of that. So, yeah. So tell us just, there's a lot of new people on. So tell us a little bit about your path and how you got to be doing, gosh, this sacred work, being with the animals and the channeling and everything.
Well, hello there, folks. Nice to meet you all. Um, I'm living in a very historical region in the French Pyrenees, very much associated with Mary Magdalene, the Cathars, and beautiful things like that. And we have taken on this huge property, which we're turning into a sanctuary for all life, absolutely all life. And every morning, I do a couple of things. I do a somatic practice, which no doubt we'll get into, because I'm a bit of a body worker. And I also do something called Agnihotra, which is an ancient Vedic ritual done at sunrise and sunset, asking for harmony. And this old ritual using sacred cow dung, ghee, and rice apparently has an effect in 12 kilometers in every single direction, up and down, and a complete sphere all around the epicenter of the ceremony. So, yeah, life, everyday life is straddled along a path of healing, harmony, wholeness.
Nice. Yeah.
Mm.
So let's get into that a little bit deeper with the ritual that you do. Yeah.
Hmm.
Every morning.
Well, so I used to be a highly energetic Kundalini yoga teacher for about 15 years,
Okay.
teaching celebrities and also teaching homeless people. P.S. By the way, I love opposites. I love putting
Yeah.
opposites together and contemplating how that feels in my body. So that was one part of my life. And as the years started to pass, I myself didn't actually choose to be running at that high energetic level. In fact, I needed to go the other way. I needed to deepen. I needed to get down, like real down, and down again. I came across a lady called Bonnie Bainbridge Cohen, an American woman in her 80s now. She's still with us. And she did something called mind-body centering. She, at first, was a dance teacher, and she wanted to draw new emotions through her dances, which would obviously have an effect on the audience. And I was like just watching this little video going, ooh, that sounds right up my alley. And so from learning her foundation of mind-body centering, I couldn't help it, but I went off on a more esoteric, more Gnostic angle and used this very simple method to contemplate highly esoteric sentences. For instance, here's my favorite one. She is not designed to give. She is designed to magnify what she has been given.
Mm.
So I could write reams, woo, of insight.
Just came through you, out of you.
When I just contemplated that through my body, through pure movement, breath, awareness, and touch, nothing planned at all, I believe I was able to access a different part of my brain that gave wisdom through movement. And when I contemplated the two, so when I saw everything I wrote, everything I imagined, like, wow, that makes me think of, I am a writer, so it's quite easy to write off pages and pages of insights. But then when I looked at what I sensed through the movement, this was complementary, but very different. And I loved the slowness. I loved the intimacy of it all. And so I developed lots of somatic things.
I love it because the energy, right? You're moving the energy out.
Yes.
Like energy is everything.
Yes. But the difference with this one, it's very, very slow.
Feminine.
Yeah. And the slower you go, the more you switch over into the, I'm not going to say which nervous system because I never get it quite right. The one that relaxes.
Yeah.
And the more you drop into that, the more insights come through because of that deeper relaxation.
Right. And
Yeah.
yet it's so hard to go
Oh,
slow when you first start doing this. It's like, what? I remember
I
thinking that I can't slow down, it's
yeah.
not easy.
No, I remember inviting myself because I didn't have a teacher, just had to do it myself.
Mhm.
And being a Kundalini yoga teacher, full of structure, full of planning, knowing exactly the format of the classes. So when I invited myself to just move purely and freely, I didn't know what to do. I was like, I need to be told.
Yeah.
I need to be told
Yeah.
to twist left or twist right.
Uh-huh.
And I
From the
cried.
outside. Yeah, yeah.
I actually cried. I don't know why.
Okay.
Sadness, embarrassment, shame, something.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? And then slowly, 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 something began to happen.
Mm.
Yeah, very healing.
Yeah, like be patient and trust yourself. It's in there.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Music helped.
it needed
I
to
would
be.
play, yeah, I would play like Max Richter or contemporary
Mm,
music, not with lyrics. Lyrics would get me all caught up again in my head, but exquisite like cello and violin. And sad, I needed sad.
mm-hmm. All the
I,
emotions.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Because the emotions are in
uh,
the body. Yeah.
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 And so,
So
yes,
go ahead.
I was going to say that's just what I offer to anyone who's around. They want to do that with me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm,
So say someone just here going, well, I want to get in my body more. I can't because boy, we can be so
mm,
disconnected from our bodies, from all the stuff that's happened to us in our lives and
yeah,
just being in our heads constantly. And that's why it is hard to slow down, but it's also you're disconnected from your body because it's like,
yeah,
what do I do with this?
yeah.
So yeah. So talk about, yeah, the connection with the body, like how somebody could start that practice maybe.
Well, another one of my favorites, not because it's enjoyable, but because it's necessary, is called Healing the Inner Hearth, not heart,
Heart.
hearth, when the outer home has been broken.
Mm,
Now, I think we can all show up for that one. Even if we have
Mhm.
the most wonderful home and childhood, there
Yep.
will most definitely be moments where it was not that.
Yeah.
So what we can do is we can just drop that notion into the body, let it fall down like an autumnal leaf, as you said, lots of patience. And body will, if it feels safe, it will remind you of an event or an occasion or a memory. And what we can do is we can actually put our hand on the place in the memory, the door frame, the door handle, the wall, the kitchen table, wherever this event happened. And I always pray hugely at the beginning of these practices. And I do believe we are given just enough to work with. And what we can do is we can go back through touch, movement, breath, and awareness. And this time, meet it differently.
Mm.
And of course, we've got the beautiful heart music in the background. And I really do believe grace is with us, and it allows just enough memory to come back. Enough to make it an authentic journey, but not too much to re-traumatize or catalyze or anything of that nature, because of the slowness, you see, of the
Mm.
it's not high impact, it's not high energy at all.
Interesting. So I'm like, of course, thinking of something with myself. And
Hmm.
I went through a lot of trauma and abuse as a child. I've healed that, but I blocked out 95% of my childhood. I still don't remember. So you don't have to
Mm.
remember to heal. But I'm curious now. I'm like, would that be a way to remember? I don't know. Not that I have to or want to, but I'm just, just made me think
It
of that,
could be. It could be. And you could engage with space. So even if you go, oh, there's nothing here,
Hmm.
oh, there's always something there. Even if
Yeah.
it's just the space that's surrounding you.
Yeah.
You can start spiraling, start rocking, and it's like dominoes.
Mm.
One thing will lead to another. I do believe.
I want to rock right now. I do rock.
Me too. Me too. I do believe we're in the department of the Sacred Mother. So there's a lot of care, there's a lot of comfort, there's a lot of safety that we are self-generating as we do these practices. So she's coming through us. I'm a big advocate for self-comforting. Do we all know how to self-comfort?
Mm.
I
No,
definitely do.
no, I learned, I mean, no, and I
Yes.
didn't. And then I learned, and I was like, oh my God, I've never done that before. It's like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you, but just
No,
using an
it's
example,
it's exciting. It's exciting.
Yeah.
It's necessary. It's needed, especially now. I'll even show you some of the things I do. I do this.
Hmm. That's
Now,
cool.
this is the Moro reflex. So when you're a newborn and someone brushes you here, you'll go in that direction
Oh,
because
wow.
you think it's a breast. You hope it's a breast.
I see. Okay. Yeah.
Now, I was born in 69 at a time when breastfeeding, and
Mm.
this is the words of my mama, was not fashionable.
Yeah.
I'm like, that fashion?
Right. They were talking survival
No
here.
wonder I absolutely love this feeling.
Nice.
There was no breast. It was just flipping bottle.
Right.
So I'm not ashamed. Look, I'm even doing it on camera.
Yeah.
I have loads of little moves like that.
Yeah. Can you
Very,
share
very,
another
very
one?
important.
Yeah.
Okay.
Share. Can you share one more?
Another one would be laying on my back, knees bent, heels quite close to my bottom, and just letting the two knees.
Mm.
And of course, they take the sacrum they take the lower back with you.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah.
Up
It's
into a fetus, like
huh?
really snug.
Yeah.
Yeah, tucking right, knees right up to the chest.
Mm-hmm.
I know
Yeah.
it might look a bit silly, but you know, those moments when the brain is on fire and we're
Mm-hmm.
overwhelmed and we're close to burnout. This is what we need to reach for, I think.
Yeah. It's funny because so before I healed, I had one big bad relationship where I was with an abusive narcissist
Mm.
and I hit rock bottom.
Yeah,
And so that is when I'm like, never again will I let a man abuse me. And then I healed. Of course, a man like that would never show up in my space because I have healed that. But at the time,
yeah.
I remember laying in bed and I was just like, oh, I just couldn't take it anymore. And I
No.
started to make this noise. I've never
Mm.
told anyone this. So here it is. I started making this like soothing noise
Yeah.
that, and it started to comfort me. And
Mm.
and I was like, wow, I've never done anything to comfort myself. All these years
Yeah,
was like interesting. It's
yeah.
not something we just know to do,
No,
especially
no,
if you've had trauma. You don't know. Or,
no.
everybody's had some kind of, thing, trauma, like you were saying, big T, little t, but
Yeah. Thank God, Jodi, you knew to do that.
yeah,
I've
yeah.
had a similar relationship, you know, psychopath narcissist. Wow.
It's hard. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you
Yep.
don't know what you're dealing with. It is
Yeah.
alien. It is
Yeah.
alien land.
Yeah. It's hard. Anyone that's dealing with that, but you can get out of it and heal that for sure.
Yes, yes. And it
Yeah.
can become your superpower.
Hmm.
It can become the reason why you rise again.
Which is what happened to me.
Yep, same here. Same.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not going down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rise.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rise and I'm gonna be on the lookout for folks like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like that is the thing that had to happen to
Mm,
get to the place where, okay, because I had already done a lot of healing, but not to the level that I needed. So
yeah.
that rock bottom sometimes has to happen for you to go, and then
Yeah.
totally up level yourself.
It was my psychologicalness that bared the brunt of that journey. It wasn't a sexual trauma. It was this. Now, of course, I can't get into my brain and touch it and comfort it and soothe it.
Yeah.
But I have been doing lots of head work because this is where all that confusion, all that what is going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I've been loving, comforting, rocking, holding my head.
Mm,
And that has brought huge amounts of therapy, way more than any therapist.
yeah.
I need to feel safe. I need to
Hmm.
trust in me again. I need to know that I've got both hands on the wheel. I know how to drive and I know where to avoid. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like you trusted yourself, like this is what I need. You just
Yeah.
intuitively could feel it, and then you can feel how it feels better. And
Yeah. I
yeah.
had a bit of know-how. So from
Yeah.
my yogic training, I knew about the nervous systems. I knew how to regulate, you know, from a kind of science background.
Hmm.
But what I did not know, but only by doing it did it come, a more sweeter part, like the comfort, the kindness, safety. I trust me. I
Yeah.
trust this. I even trust, this was a big one, I trust what has happened. And that, whew, you know, I was a flipping wreck. A wreck.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so to reach
Yeah.
that place, I trust what has happened, knowing that my biggest lesson was moving from naivety, which I had, to discernment,
Mm-hmm.
but close to the tenderness. I didn't want to be like a discerning, icy-hearted, judgmental, paranoid person. I wanted discernment with tenderness.
Yeah.
That little lamb imagery.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Tenderness is a great word.
mm. All those lovely words came from
Yeah.
these gestures. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can feel it in the energy, just being
Mm,
listening, and
nice.
we're creating this right now.
Yeah. Yeah. The
And then
whole
you're,
world needs this right now.
oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And then you've got animals. I see one right there sleeping.
That is, yes, that's Tilly. Yeah, I do all this kind of work with the animals as well.
Nice.
Absolutely. Holding them tenderly. Just looking at her now. Hmm.
Your voice is probably soothing her right to sleep.
Yeah. Well, where we are, she just gets met by healers every single day.
Wow.
We have a
Lucky
lot of
dog.
folks like that coming through. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you do retreats and stuff there at
Yeah.
base. Tell us.
Mine and other people's. A lot
Okay.
of spontaneity. So a lot of folks dropping in and something happening. Mm,
Yeah, that's nice.
yeah.
And you've got some goats there, and
Yeah.
yeah,
That's another very big healer. To
goats
be
are.
out walking with the goats
Mm,
every day, just walking the forest paths, listening to them tread, listening to them munch. You know, this is, I'm sure that this is self-comforting as well. You know, there's not a cell phone in sight. There's no signal, obviously. You know, really back to good old basics.
yes.
Yes.
And you're present. You're not, that's right? The mind.
Yeah.
You're here,
Yeah.
you're there, you're in the
Yeah.
future, in the past, the worry, but when you're in that kind of space, you're just there.
Yeah.
It's a whole
Yeah.
different experience.
I mean, I start off quite mindy,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
thinking, planning what am I going to do later, all of that business.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say after about 30 minutes, now I'm with the goats.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm walking on the path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm glad you pointed that out too, because it takes something to start to settle the mind
Yeah.
when you're,
And you can often say, oh, maybe I won't walk. No, I've just got too much to do today. So there's a little bit of a battle.
yes.
Definitely a lot of sabotage going on.
Yeah. Once
Yeah.
I get this done, then I'll, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that took longer than you thought.
Yeah. Like I'll say to my husband, Petey, why do we always have to walk uphill? You know, in the Pyrenees, obviously, mountains. So
Yeah.
I'm always grumbling. I just want like a nice flat path. No such thing. Yeah,
It sounds amazing.
it is. It is. It's a good
Yeah.
way to live.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so you have a school too, Mary Magdalene School. Like tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it's not really a school. What I'm doing is I'm encouraging people to come out here because
Okay.
this region is a mystery
Oh,
school.
okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm saying to folks, come out here, walk the paths, spend the night in these certain locations, and you will get your experience.
Mm.
Yeah. It's quite a
The
potent
energy.
thing.
It's the energy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very low populated. So whatever energy is here, you know, when you have a body, you're getting a lot of it because it's such a sparse population.
Mm,
Mm. A lot of
nice.
wilderness, a lot of greenery still around.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Nature.
Yeah.
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 It's funny because I live in an apartment complex. And so I woke up kind of early this morning and yeah, well, in the middle of the night, kind of. And then it's like, it's funny. I have a neighbor upstairs that I can hear sometimes. And I swear if I do that, she's always up. And I'm like, well, am I feeling her energy? You know,
Yeah.
you can feel the energy of other people
Absolutely.
without
Absolutely.
realizing it, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. Where
Yeah.
we are, we don't have 5G, we don't have 4G, we don't even have 3G. There's no cell phone coverage at all.
Mm. How are you on? What do you do to get on, like to do the
Ethernet,
interview?
Ethernet.
Ethernet. Nice.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the first thing people notice, how well they sleep.
Yeah,
So
I bet.
without all this stuff in the invisible world, folks just sleep like, and I'm going to say the word, babies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. Yeah,
yeah,
just think of me and a lot of people listening, you or you know, your neighbors are close. You've got all their 5G coming at you too. And
yeah, yeah,
it's not
yeah,
just your place.
yeah. Are you close to the ocean?
No, I'm in a
Right.
capital city in
Mm,
Wisconsin. Yeah.
right. Yeah. A nice swim in the ocean to anyone who's listening. We'll soon
Mm,
clear all of that. A big salt bath, even. Literally, take a packet of salt, take a bag of salt, empty it into your bathtub, soak for
they have
20
the
minutes.
float tanks here.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah, I'm actually going to be doing that soon.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That was one of my first uh healing experiences, actually.
Mm,
55 now. I must have been 25. I got in this little float tank,
mm.
shut the door, lights go out. Ugh.
I know. Takes a
Dolphin
few
music.
minutes to get used to it. Yeah.
No, and you get to hear, you get to witness all that's going on in the mind.
Hmm.
I wanted to just get out. And
Yeah.
then I
A
surrendered.
few minutes. It takes a
Uh,
bit. Yeah.
it does take a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's a good way to get that out of the body then through salt.
Mm. Yeah, very much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else you can think of that might help with the 5G type
Mm.
energies?
Well, yeah, Epsom salts,
Okay.
magnesium, taking magnesium just before bed. That'll give you a completely undisturbed sleep.
Mm.
What else? Prayer. I don't know what your community is like with prayer.
Hmm.
I'm a big prayer. I've always prayed. I have never had any religious education or upbringing, but somehow it still managed to get in. And I pray every single day, every single night. And yeah,
Nice.
that regulates for sure.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, anything else you want to add before you tell us about your free gift?
One of the a phrase I'm using this week is good does not mean obedient.
Mm.
I think we're in a process where flipping everything is getting seen for what it really is.
Yeah.
Everyone, everything. And I've always been interested in good, but I'm also quite rebellious as well. So I have a rebellious side.
Me too.
It still wants good, but
Yeah.
it might want a little edge along the way. And I think I might have associated good in the past with, yeah, with being obedient, with following the rules, with being polite, with being nice, definitely respecting power or authority, figures in authority.
Not
But,
me.
I'm just, no, that's just going up. That's just going up. I love, like, there's a wonderful lady called Thecla from the 1st century. She was wholly disobedient. And I love telling tales of wholly disobedient people. So you're being totally outrageously disobedient, but you're still being sacred. You're still being holy. You're still being good, the real good with a capital G. Not nice. You're not polite. You're not being polite.
Yeah. You're your own authority. Nobody has authority over you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I think I've been a little bit slow on the uptake with that one. But it's so evident. It's just so in my face this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's in a lot of people's faces that are starting to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I can talk and I can catch myself going back into an old compliant, complicit. And I'll stop myself mid-sentence. I go, hang on, no, let me go at that one again. So once again, like the self-comforting, I might look an idiot when I do that. I would rather look an idiot, come back and go at it again more truthfully than giving myself over to complacency.
Yes.
Complacency or anything that's like half asleep. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm quite spirited at the moment.
Good. We need more of those spirited people. Yes. Yes. Well, okay, now you can tell us about your free gift.
Well, I can't actually remember what it was. Do you have a note of it?
Yeah, let me look real quick.
So I would love to share with anyone who's listening this somatic practice I mentioned at the beginning. She is not designed to give. She is designed to magnify what she has been given. So this is a video recording of this practice that I've pieced together, and also a few little hints and suggestions for us all to be able to really unpack this high mystical gnosis. For a start, who is the she? Is it us? Is it the big her? Is it a her to come? Through the somatic practice, we'll be able to glean so many fragments and insights. And it's also very healing when we land back down on earth and realize we, the female, the feminine, the female, is not designed to give. We've been told in our old world that we're designed to give. Oh no, we're designed to magnify, multiply, expand, illuminate, radiate what we are given.
Yes. Oh, I'm thinking of all kinds of things when you say that.
No, it goes on and on and on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Jodi.
Yeah. It's a great conversation. Love it.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everyone.
See you, folks.